And on this episode of Controversial Conversation, we have...
Yeah.
What would you know
Okay.
about normal, Rahul? What would you know about normal?
Not
Dating
much,
system.
man. Not much. I'm the weirdo. I'm the weirdo of the podcast. Yeah.
Yes, you are. Glad you finally admitted.
Okay. What is in the Discord server?
It's just regular. It's just like regular Discord server.
Why would you
So,
pay for a
wait,
regular
wait,
Discord
wait.
server?
You leave the simping. You paid money to be in a Discord server. Why?
Yes. Because the people
What
it's just cool, that's fine. It's fine. It's cool people.
No, the
Sure.
funny thing
They're
is they
like
didn't even
complete-
look at him. They just punched him and carried on fighting.
Yeah, they're just.
He just
they're
got
just
up and walked
punching
off
and
on
then
his own.
Like nothing
Okay, I have
happens.
a
It's
question. I
just...
have a question.
Welcome back to this very special ASMR episode of Controversial Conversation, which sadly will not continue like this. Today, we have another guest with us, who may or may not turn into a permanent host depending on how Shreyas-like he is. You want to introduce yourself?
Okay, hello. My name is Shikhar. I don't think I'm like Shreyas at all, so I think we should be good. But yeah, thanks for having me. I don't know.
First off, let's address the elephant in the room. The fuck happened to Shreyas' head?
Big changes from the last episode of this one. Very big changes.
So, as everybody knows, I had super curly hair, afro-like hair, and I want long hair. So I went and got my hair straightened, and now I look like
Although you don't know that straightening your hair doesn't make it longer.
Well, effectively, it kind of does. It makes it
I
look
mean,
longer.
exactly,
It makes
exactly.
it look longer.
Look at it. It's going out of my fucking
I
shoulders.
don't want to. No, I don't want to.
You
look at it.
also look like an e-boy though. Was it worth it?
A small
I mean,
price
there's
to
nothing
pay.
a little bit of styling can't fix. And this is 11 o'clock, so I can't style right now.
I'm
But
pretty sure styling can't
sure.
fix that. I'm just a tad bit certain.
I always have to have a little
Anyway,
bit of
so our boy Shikhar here, he also hosts the podcast. Do you want to tell us how that's going for you?
Oh, that's going good. Honestly, so I live in right now, and my co-host he lives in India. So last couple of weeks we haven't really been able to get a podcast out just because time zones are kind of hard to work with sometimes. But that is going good. It's called the Buzzer Beater Basketball Podcast. It really is just basketball stuff. So if you're interested in that, that's cool. You should check it out. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, pretty much everywhere. So, yeah, it's going good.
That brings me to
That's so
something
how-
else. That brings me to something else. Don't you have a song coming up, my straight hair guy?
All right. Yeah, I have a song coming up. And when this episode releases, it should be out everywhere on Spotify, Apple Music, etc., etc. But yeah, I have a song coming out. It's called New Slate. I worked on 2 months. I mean, I worked on it for 2 months, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. But one thing I wanted to ask Shikhar, like not related to the song, how regular are your uploads on the podcast?
So they normally are once a week. That's what we try to hit. We try to hit usually the weekend. We normally record Friday night for me, so it's Saturday morning for Pranav, who's my co-host in India. But since both of us in college, he's in med school, so a lot of times colleges and like the scheduling kind of stuff doesn't work out. But ideally, when the season is going on, it's once a week on the weekends. Sunday morning, my time is normally when we try to get it out.
Cool.
That's intense. That's
So-
intense.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. Because a lot of my friends out here, I'm a big basketball guy. I'm a huge basketball fan. A lot of my friends out here at college really aren't into it. So I just needed somebody to talk to about basketball really without seeming like a loser, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
we
So
start
these
hooking up.
guys are major football fans.
Okay.
I feel like I'm the only guy who's not like a fan of any sport. I mean,
And the
maybe
hair
you can
does
count
as well.
cricket, but I'm like, yeah, fuck.
I don't know how you could live without being a sports fan. Like, it doesn't matter what sport it is, but I kind of need that as like,
I guess I could say cricket. I'm not like a massive cricket fan, but I watch IPL regularly and all that stuff.
I mean, that makes you a cricket fan, doesn't it? Watching it
Not a
regularly.
massive one. I mean, not a massive one. I don't post about. I don't make podcasts or constantly put stories up about how this player is killing it.
So you're a casual, is what you're saying. That's fine.
I'm a casual.
There's
Yes.
nothing wrong with being a casual. That's okay. That's fine. Everybody starts as a
Nothing wrong.
casual.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with being casual. I didn't watch sports for like 12 years, and then all of a sudden.
And like
Yeah.
honestly, I kind of agree. Like you have to. I think you have to be like a sports fan or at least something. Like even if it's chess, which is barely a sport. you still have-
Whoa.
That's really offensive to anyone who plays chess.
Chess
Look,
is a
I play
sport,
chess.
but-
Look,
Yeah.
I play chess. I know.
I beat you. I beat you in chess.
You never beat. You have never beaten me once.
Oh, that's gotta
Right?
hurt.
You're
That's
lying
gotta-
right.
Do you have evidence? Do you have evidence to
Do
support
you
that?
have evidence? Do you have evidence?
I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm just
Fine,
making a
You don't
claim.
need it.
Find out how
I-
the heated
That's
conversation
okay.
I
works.
beat your ass. I beat your ass so hard at chess, you literally forfeit.
Oh my
okay?
god.
Dang. That's
Oh, so he says.
We got
So he
beef.
says.
We got beef.
It's the truth.
yeah.
Everybody
on the
knows
podcast.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So now that we're done, plugging our own stuff, Shreyas the music and his podcast, which all of you should check out.
Plugging our own stuff.
What are we talking about today?
Plugging our own stuff. Really, that's the best way you could put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is it?
It's too early in the morning for me to think like that. You need to.
You gotta understand this is prime time here in India, though.
Oh, that's true. I am that liar, so that's okay.
Okay, we really should talk about what we're going to talk about beforehand, because this is the past two episodes has been pretty.
Yeah, but
Vague.
that's the whole fun of it, honestly. So like
Okay.
what we always do is we pick a topic and we just move on to a completely different topic by the end of it. So like if I
That's fine,
like
as
I
long as-
brought this example up last episode about a pen. Then we moved on to like I don't remember what we moved on to. It was definitely not related to pens.
Or
So
was it?
Nobody fucking knows one.
exactly.
It's
So
not like we watch our
starting-
own episodes. Yeah. I don't know, man. Shikhar. So, how long have you been in the States?
So I moved out here a couple years ago. I went to school with Shreyas, and like after high school, I just moved out here for college. So
Oh,
I'm-
wait, hold up. So you went to Glendale?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
First of all, Menon, is that not the fanciest fucking name you've heard for a school?
I just heard about a Rockwell in Hyderabad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
honestly,
Oh, yeah, the Rockwell, yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to Rockwell.
Rockwell.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds a tad
Rockwell
bit
is-
fancier than Glendale.
I want to ask you one
Rockwell
question.
is bus, and it's probably just like my what's it, school pride kind of thing. And to be fair, I don't even know why I have pride in Glendale. It's a terrible school, but at least it's better than Rockwell.
Hey! We're not gonna slander the school. It's fine. It's an alright school. There's
I think it's a
It's
bit
an
late
alright
for that.
school.
things, but
Name one school
I
that
take
isn't
back my-
just alright.
what?
There's no school on this planet that isn't just alright. Every school just fits into that alright category.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
you went to a
like-
school named Glendale. Did you guys wear suits to school?
Yeah.
It sounds very fancy. I'm not
No.
even gonna lie.
I wore a suit to school sometimes. But
There we
no.
go. There we go.
You know, with the briefcase,
For
that's where
major,
they keep the
for
homework.
major events, which you guys
Major
will
events
probably
like,
also worn suits for.
The class election for who's the class monitor. Major
Monitor,
events just wear a suit to
They
school.
probably have like awards for whose teeth is whitest or something.
But yeah, our school uniform was like, just no button-up shirt, pants, and a tie. Yeah, we had a tie.
Jesus.
Yeah, but nobody ever wore their tie because everybody was a savage at our school.
Oh shit.
But
Nobody ever wore their
Can only
ties.
imagine.
I took great pride in wearing a tie. It's a very I don't know.
Yeah, this guy is like a council member.
Yeah.
So
You know, stuff's
I-
coming
I-
from
Even
council
fancier.
member.
I was I had to say, hey, I don't want to be head boy. Let somebody else be head boy. I had to respectfully decline.
I can understand that struggle, honestly.
all right, yeah, council members had to wear suits.
Yeah.
That's where the suit wearing comes from.
Jesus, I thought school was supposed to like not discriminate. That's literally the exact opposite of that.
No, we had these custom blazers that we paid a bunch of money for, and I don't think we even got to keep them. I don't remember.
What?
Did we keep them?
No.
Still
We,
have them?
we
Oh my
got
God.
to keep them. I have mine.
That's
It
because
doesn't
Shreyas
fit
is
me.
a
But I have
savage.
it.
Okay, then mine's probably sitting somewhere in my parents' house in Hyderabad. I don't know. I don't remember.
Look, honestly, like that school, it was all right. I mean, I don't think it was all right, but just to keep everything, not inflammatory here.
Not
That's-
political.
Yeah, non-political.
What's the
It
worst that
was-
could happen?
Politics on this podcast? Okay. Good.
Oh yeah. Worst that could happen. Oh my god. This was in my class. Okay. I don't know if I told you guys this. Shikhar already knows the story. So there was a boy in my class, super weirdo. So
Shocker. Imagine who saw that coming.
one day, he pissed in a girl's bottle.
The f-
Oh, you've told me
Because
this one.
he
You told me
thought-
this one.
Yeah.
What?
Because he thought that would make the
that's-
girl fall in love with him.
Hey, we don't know how love potions work. That could be the secret. Just piss on her. I don't know. Do you know? Have you ever pissed on somebody?
I don't know,
No,
man.
I'm not.
It just feels like there's an entire category on the internet dedicated to that.
Oh,
Yeah,
there is
yeah.
one. There should be.
There should
There
be.
has
Yeah.
to be.
That should be okay. So we're delving into dangerous territory here, but yeah, essentially that's what happened, and that guy got expelled, thankfully. But yeah, so he pissed in a girl's bottle, and because
How
he
did
thought
she
that would
find
make
out?
the girl
May
fall in
I
love.
ask? Did she actually drink
She
it?
drank it. She drank it.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
Intense.
I don't know if she watches this podcast, but if she does,
I have two questions.
doesn't.
Did
I'm
she
just sorry.
did she know what the piss tasted like, and how did she know it was his piss?
That's an interesting
we-
question. How
we-
do you know?
no, I mean we didn't know it was her piss. I mean his
What?
piss until like we saw the security camera footage and all.
Oh my god, he was right in front of the security camera as well. Just pissing in bottle.
I mean, this is a guy who thought that piss could make someone fall in love. Okay, he's not exactly smart, really
bright.
smart up here.
Fair enough. And are you in contact with this guy still?
I don't think anybody is in contact with this guy still.
He's probably Dwayne the Rock
Wait.
Johnson for all we know right now.
He's not. I can promise you he's not. I can promise you that he's not. Don't
Just
interrupt, John.
just to keep anonymity alive.
Wow, that's an amazing story. I don't know what to say to
That's
that.
like
I'm pretty sure that is
there's
a
like
crime.
a whole bunch of
Is that not a crime?
there's a whole bunch of crazy shit that happened in that school. I don't know how much I can share here, but
I wouldn't.
there's a
If
whole
I
lot
were
of
you,
crazy shit that
I
happened.
wouldn't share anymore.
Yeah,
But
I
honestly,
wouldn't share.
A lot of the crazy stuff happened with. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. I think somebody just died
That
outside.
was-
But
That did sound like
America.
a body falling off.
We're
God,
all
that was- okay,
witnesses.
yeah, no, all the crazy stuff that happened. It happened with people in like your grade. So I'm a year older than Shreyas. And all the crazy
What?
stuff really just happened with the people in your grade. As far as I
Yeah, my
remember.
grade and the year after me. So the year after me, like I'm sure there's a few of them watching this podcast. Let me just say your year sucks. Oh, I mean they're just filled with dumbasses.
I mean, that's the
swear.
case with every batch. Everyone hates the.
No.
the
But I mean, this is like a whole other because there was nothing that wild in like my batch. I promise you, there was some stupid stuff that happened. There's some some idiots everywhere, but
Like
nobody.
yeah, actually
nobody's
like
pissing
his
each other's water bottles.
your batch. Yeah, your batch was like relatively problem free as compared to regular S. I think the
relatively.
year before his batch, some fucked up shit happened. I don't want to say it. Like I don't know if I'm like should, but some fucked up shit happened before his batch. Some fucked up shit happened before batch,
Yeah, too.
and I'm pretty sure some fucked up shit happened after my batch.
So basically, the school is fucked up. Except.
No, we're not saying
His
that. That's
batch
not what
was
we're saying.
fucked
Hold on. Let me be clear. That's not what we're saying.
All right.
Yeah.
I might have put words into your mouth.
Basically, our batches were like the best.
Mine.
I'm not biased. No.
But
Fuck you, man. Right? I'm roping myself into this. But essentially, like our two batches were the best, and this is a decisive fact. But yeah,
I
that's
think
how
it is.
life was at Glendale Academy.
Yeah.
Glendale Academy. Man. Must be nice. Must be nice.
What was your school called, Rahul? What is your school called?
Which one? Which one?
I don't know, the
One
most
you studied
recent
the
one before
longest for?
college.
That would be. Okay. The longest would be Chicago. Hawthorne. That sounds cool. Second longest is Ryan,
Hawthorne.
which is also cool. And then it's just Yuva Bharati, which is not bad.
Cool in its own
It's a
way.
decent name.
Look,
Yeah,
you're
I
saying
mean,
Glendale is fancy, but you went to a school named Hawthorne.
I don't think it was
No,
called
just-
Hawthorne.
No,
It's
Haw-
Hawthorne.
it is
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
With the W, right?
Oh, Hawthorne. That's even more fancy. That's even more
That is more
fancy.
fancy. That's what I was gonna say. Hawthorne is more
I mean, it's
fancy.
not more fancy. Glendale. Glendale is like an English private school.
Hawthorne. Now that would have been
You went to Hawthorne.
something.
Glendale.
Fucking Hawthorne, man.
Hawthorne.
I mean, we could go at this all day. I don't know, man. Fair enough. They're both pretty fancy.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Right. So, should we move on
Oh,
to submissions or
Submissions.
wanted
I'd
to-
say we go into submissions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
It's never
So
a better
I've
idea.
saved up. I've looked into some pretty decent ones for this one. Saved a lot of good ones.
We're not saying we have
Okay.
indecent ones. We're just saying that some more decent than others.
True. All of them are decent. Most of them.
But that's about it. They're all pretty mediocre. You guys suck.
Brilliant. Okay.
This is how we bring more viewers in.
I have a very good one. I have
Yeah,
a very
it'd be
good one
great
to
to
start
hear
us off
everybody this up.
for the day. Are we ready?
Yep.
We only bring Massachusetts in.
Okay, okay. Here it is. So, a couple days ago, my aunt sent me to buy condoms. I assumed it was for her and her husband. But now I realize that my uncle's out of town for a month. What could this mean?
The aunt was into some weird shit, man. You know, aunt niece stuff happens all around the world.
I
But
think,
they- okay.
I think it just means that this person's aunt was trying to get this person to have some action. Whoever it was like, hey, I'm looking out for you. Why don't you go buy some condoms so that you can use them later for yourself?
So
Have
that's what you think happened.
I hope that's what
Or is
happened.
that what you want to think?
Yeah, that's what I hope. I don't want
Yeah,
it.
exactly. That's what you want to think happen. And
Okay.
it could possibly be that, the aunt is cheating.
With
To put
her.
it
I
lightly.
think
That's
the
what
most
immediately
realistic-
comes to mind. I think that's what immediately comes to mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, but the most
Okay.
realistic scenario is probably that the viewer, whoever wrote the question, is just lying.
Lying. Yeah.
yeah.
I'll tell you what's even more
Okay,
realistic
let's
than
humor
that.
them for now. Let's assume it's real. They've asked us what
Okay.
could this mean? Which, okay, Shikhar gave his view. What else could it mean, Shreyas? How about you? You're the expert on these things.
Why is he the
How am I
expert?
the expert on these things?
Nah, you know what? He is the expert. Fuck him. He's the
You have
expert.
the
I mean,
haircut.
I don't think.
You're the expert.
You have the haircut.
Yeah, man. This haircut automatically makes every aunt give me condoms. I mean, make me buy condoms.
That
Yeah,
wasn't a
that's how it works.
submission. What?
God.
The aunt never became the condom supplier. What?
I said make me buy condoms. But anyway, like I said, it's probably cheating. I mean, if it's not, it's not the wholesome explanation that Shikhar gave. It's probably cheating.
Okay. So Shreyas, let's assume you're the guy in question, right? Your aunt has
Right.
sent you to buy condoms in your back, and she's like, "No, uncle isn't here right now." What do you do at that point? What is your reaction to it? What do you ask her? What do you think she'll say to you?
Why would you ask
Can you
her
repeat the
anything?
question?
That would be really awkward.
They're the same question. You're the guy. That's the only
Exactly.
difference. What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I'm going to ask my aunt who are you going to have sex with. My uncle's not here.
Your uncle's not here.
Your uncle's not here. Okay, sure. I don't know. Sounds kind of sus. Okay.
I mean, that's
Yeah, but
pretty straightforward. Like, either you
would you ask
something disgusting with your aunt,
Ask your aunt that?
disgusting because it's your aunt, or you just like leave the condoms on the doorstep and leave houses.
Okay, why are we just
What
does he
do?
Hold on. Why are we just glossing over the fact that his aunt asked him to buy condoms? Like that's a normal thing. Like, is that something that happens in your guys' households? Your aunt comes and is like, "Hey, go get me condoms." Like, kind of weird.
I don't
Yeah, that is a
I don't
very
even
good.
talk to my aunt enough to buy like groceries for her. So
See, exactly. That's
not
what I'm
happening
saying.
in my house.
Exactly.
I'll tell you the most
So-
possible possible explanation here. Aunt probably just wanted to like plug up a leaking tap or something.
With condoms.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
there
know,
was the condom challenge. Like you put it on
Exactly.
your head and then like you fill it up
Oh,
with
that's
water
true.
and shit. It could be that. Could be something
Sure.
like that.
Sure.
Your aunt is just like
Yeah.
Your aunt is just really
Internet
How
trend.
old is the
Yeah.
aunt in question?
how
Oh,
old
what
is
is
that?
aunt
because
in question?
the person would have to be like at least
At least
16
90.
to 18.
At least 90. No,
Okay.
because I don't
I mean,
think
it's supposed
anybody
to be 90.
above. I don't think anybody above the age of like 40 would be doing the condom challenge. But that's just me.
That's a bold assumption right there.
Yeah,
I
that's a
see where you-
bold
pretty hot take, I
assumption.
think.
I mean, YouTubers bring the moms on all the time.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's true. I mean, is this guy a YouTuber?
I don't know.
Mm. His cousin might be. I don't know.
It's
We don't
it's
know.
not out of question.
It's possible. Oh, I think there's nothing much to say about it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's pretty dodgy. It's pretty
Basically,
suspicious.
his aunt is either trying to make him a player or she's a massive weirdo. There's no other option for this.
I mean, I think either he's still a weirdo. I wouldn't want to be involved in my nephews or nieces, whatever sex lives at all. So, if I was the aunt.
Good point. Good point.
I mean, to be fair, it's Indian aunts.
Oh, that's true. Well, hey, you're assuming that he's Indian. He might not be. I don't know.
All right, assuming there is an Indian aunt,
Yeah.
Shreyas is just
Indian
making too
aunt.
many assumptions, man. What
That's
is the
what I'm
hair
saying.
done to
You
you?
can't assume like this in 2020.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Assumptions
Alright.
equals bad.
Exactly.
all right, let's move on from this.
You want the next one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Please. Okay. All right. The next one. Okay. What is your opinion on friends with benefits? And you just put love after that. So which one is it? Just pick one. Take friends with benefits.
Okay.
You know what? I'm
So
staying out
friends
of
with
this one.
benefits.
I'm
You
staying out
guys
of this one.
reminiscing your experiences. What?
Nah, because friends with benefits
What's
at
there to
my
think
age
about?
means holding hands with your friends. So I'm out.
Does it? Have you seen the 12-year-olds these days?
I'm not
That's
12.
true.
They're doing mad shit. I mean, mad.
I mean, there's a whole Netflix movie on that.
It's on Netflix now? I don't know it was on Netflix.
What movie are you talking about?
Are we talking about
Friends
the
with
same
benefits.
movie? Oh.
No.
I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the 12-year-old.
Okay,
Oh,
with the-
never mind. Okay, yeah. No, I had that scrubbed from my memory. You had to bring it up.
But to be clear, Friends with Benefits is on
For a
Netflix.
second there, I thought he'd watch it on other platforms and he's just like, oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
I'll watch it
exactly.
on there.
That's not it. I had that movie scrubbed from my memory. You had to just bring it back up.
Yeah. Alright.
It'd be like that
Yes.
sometimes.
Shreyas, what is
Yeah.
your opinion on friends with benefits?
Look, why am I the first person who has to say all my opinion? You say
I
your
don't
opinion.
have
first.
friends with
Then I'll
benefits.
Yeah, he pulled the reverse on you. Crazy. Okay.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. I think nothing's wrong with it. I mean, if you're like into the other person and they're into you, but you don't want to date, why not? Don't you think so?
Honestly, there's not really much you can have in ways of opinions with this. You're either okay with it or you're not.
Yeah, I can't really.
I feel like most people just think it's very I don't know what's the word for it. It's not
Taboo.
it's someone who doesn't commit. Yeah, it's taboo in a way. I feel like people
Yeah.
assume only if you can't commit to somebody you go for like friends with benefits for the benefits.
Yeah, but sometimes that's just not like. Sometimes you just don't want like an emotional attachment to something. I think it's fine. I think it's totally normal and it's totally healthy. It's totally cool, whatever. As long as you're open and like communicating about it. Like both people know that, hey, this is the kind of relationship we're gonna have. Then it's like whatever. But if you're like blindsiding somebody, and like the other person thinks you're in like, oh, it's committed relationship, and the other person's like not, then that's not cool. But as long as it's effective adult consented relationship, do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, honestly,
fair point.
Yeah,
Anything
honestly,
to say
that's all
about
I
that?
can
It's pretty
say about
spot
it.
on.
How come?
Okay,
It's
okay.
like you know how hooking up is literally what everyone does nowadays, right? Because nobody's getting into attached relationships really quickly. So how is that any
Yeah.
different from friends with benefits?
No,
It's
that is
literally the same
different.
thing.
A hookup is maybe a
It's
one-time
different. I
thing. It
guess
could be a one-time
yeah,
thing.
hookup is like a one-time thing, and friends
Or
with
multiple
benefits is
times.
like multiple times with friends. I mean,
Yeah, like you're just normal
Yeah,
friends,
all
but
it
you
is.
have like
friends. Yeah.
You know what? If you're doing
Yeah,
it, might
exactly.
as well do it with someone you're comfortable with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, there's also some like, I don't know what the right word is, but there's also some level of difference with having it be a different person, like a random hookup, because you can do different things without making it be weird or awkward, because you don't have to see the person ever again. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
not
I
a
think
good
it
thing,
would
but
be
that's
pretty
not
awkward
a
after a
good
while.
thing.
Like, okay, let's say you grew up with somebody, or like good friends with someone for like 7 years,
Okay, don't
and
fuck
out of the
them.
blue you just
Yeah, don't fuck them. Let's
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna like go up with people I know for like 7 years or so and
But
be like, hey, you want to?
no, but why not? Look, the thing is, you
Hey,
could
do you
date
want
someone
some
who you've known
fudge?
for 7 years.
Why not? The bro code
I feel like
violator's
Rahul-
back.
Bro code violator, exactly.
The bro code
Oh, yeah,
violator's
Shikhar,
back.
I don't know if you know this, but he broke the
Oh,
bro
go
code.
on.
He
Who?
he dated Rahul. He dated
Oh,
his
no.
friend's sister.
And
Wait. Did you ask for permission?
Yes.
Okay, then it's fine.
no,
See?
no.
You see,
This is
Shikhar,
Shikhar.
this is why I brought him on.
You gotta hear the end
fine,
of the
it's fine.
story. You gotta hear the
see?
end of the
Take my
story.
side.
Finally, somebody who understands
no.
the bro code.
Yeah. I'm a big bro code guy. Okay, I'm a big bro code guy. If it says if you say, hey, you ask your friend or whatever, your bro, and you're like, hey, your sister kind of hot. Can I get with her? And he says yes, then it's fine. Then it's not a violation because he gave you permission.
Man,
And he didn't
you
even
should
just
hear
say
the rest
yes.
of it. You
He
should
was
hear the
pretty
rest
chill
of
with it.
it.
He was pretty chill with it.
I think both of you are wrong.
Look, I think it's morally wrong. Maybe I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't think I would ever do that. But it's not a violation, by the
It's not a violation. That's what
yeah.
matters in the end. I haven't
Yeah.
violated the code.
All I know is
It's
both
a
of you
violation
guys
of
are-
my it's a violation of my moral principles, but it's not a violation of the book, so it's okay.
See? This is what we
Right,
needed.
so-
An expert in the bro code.
He's calling you a guy with no
Rahul-
moral violation. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
literally called you a guy with no moral.
Okay, I'm a moral deviant. Big deal. I haven't broken the bro code. That's what you called me
Alright.
out for, though.
Okay. But to avoid getting in the hook, you called her your sis.
No.
That was the
Yes,
whole
yes,
thing.
yes.
That was the
Wait.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
That's the
Hold up.
catch.
he said,
I need context for
she's
this.
like a sister to. No, he said,
No.
she's like a
No,
sister.
let's not
to
take it
me.
out of context. Let's not make this incest, please.
And this is literally the contest.
Okay,
No, literally the
why don't
contest.
you just tell us that?
Okay, Shikhar's voice is like muffled as hell. I don't know
Oh,
if it's just
sorry.
me. No, it's not your fault. It's just.
This is the
Anyway,
difference. Anyway, so basically the context is we were talking about exes and how we met our exes, and our boy Rahul here was like, I met my friend's sister. Like I met my friend whose sister was hot, and we ended up dating.
I didn't say that. That
obviously,
makes it sound sleazy.
Right.
Here's what you
Officer dating
implied.
over-
you know, we said you broke the bro code and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But and then his defense was, I didn't break the
Wait,
bro
hold
code
up.
because she was like a sister to me.
That's
Obviously,
exactly
I
what
wasn't
happened.
serious about it. It was a quick defense mechanism.
No.
I said-
There's no
I said-
serious, not serious about it. All that doesn't even
Not
come into
serious.
account here.
It's called backtracking. That's backtracking. You can't.
It was a lapse of my judgment. I didn't think it through. It was a bad defense mechanism. I admit that. But I
Okay,
do not.
so, in retro- so going back, was she like a sister to you or not?
No, of course not.
Okay, then it's fine. I guess it's okay. People make mistakes. It's okay.
He did make a
Why
mistake.
are you on
didn't
his
he?
side?
No, he made a mistake.
Because he knows the bro
No, no,
code. Unlike you guys reading the book.
He knows a broker. Does he know the incest code?
How is that incest?
I'm just saying. I'm giving him the benefit of doubt. I'm just giving him the benefit of doubt that he's not a weirdo. I don't know. Could be.
Look, he's definitely weird. You should see the group chat.
You should get
Red dot.
rid of that benefit pretty soon.
The two of you
Right,
read the
so we
bro
went
code
from-
of the Economic Times.
You read the bro code of a.
We,
You read the bro code of a
we've
place
dwelled
that
on
said
this enough.
mustaches and all.
We've dwelled on this
The
enough.
website is called brocode.org.
Guys.
Anyway,
guys.
yeah. Let's not get into the bro code again. We
That's the
wasted enough of the
episode.
last
Yeah, we
time.
spent almost an entire episode on it. Let's chill.
Back to the topic. I want to put
Okay.
you guys on the spot here. Have any of you been in a friends with benefit relationship or been asked to?
No. I can
That's
say
really
I don't
that.
know if I can answer that question. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
It's a
It's a-
possibility.
Does that person watch? Will that person watch this podcast?
I don't think it's offending anybody.
I
Like,
like
you don't have to
it.
mention their name.
The thing is, I don't know, because honestly, it's like a really kind of complicated thing. Because it kind of started off like a friends with benefits thing, but then we ended up dating for like, yes, I guess, for a little bit. And then,
So basically, the normal procedure for dating.
yeah, give or take. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
What would you know
Okay.
about normal, Rahul? What would you know about normal?
Not
Dating
much,
system
man. Not
is-
much. I'm the weirdo. I'm the weirdo of the podcast. Yeah.
Yes, you are. Glad you finally admitted. All right, let's. I mean, this is all we can really discuss about friends with benefits. I mean, we tried discussing about friends with benefits. We moved on to incest. So
We always
I guess
circle
there's
back
no-
to just one of three things: Netflix, pedophilia, or incest.
Pedophilia or incest. It's always the same.
That's what 2020 is about. That we can't help it. That's just the.
It's just the
Three
modern
horsemen of
world.
the
world.
apocalypse.
that's just 3 stages of life: Netflix, pedophilia, and incest.
In
Sure.
that order.
Not in that order. No.
Okay. Do you want to add anything?
There's nothing we can add.
Any amazing stories?
No.
I got that.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So it's September. We all know it's September. So there's a special confession or submission. We've seen these. Simping and no simp September. What are your thoughts?
We've done
think every
simping a long
day-
time back, Rahul, if you recollect.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
We've done simping a long time back.
I don't know, man. Have you done no simp September?
No, because it wasn't September yet, you freak.
Anyway, Shikhar, have you been
Every
following
day.
or participating in
day.
no simp September?
Yes, every single day is no sim September for your boy. It doesn't matter if it's September or it's like January. We know simp out here. That's it. End the story.
Sounds suspiciously like what a simp would say, man. I don't know. It's,
No, we don't simp. No sims.
Look, what are you defining as a simp right now?
Oh, he's going to the definition. He's a simp. That's it. He's simp confirmed.
not only looks like a Karen, speaks like it as
because-
well.
Immediately goes to the same defense. How do you define simp?
No,
What do you
because,
define
like-
simp as?
Hey, simp,
On
alright,
certain definitions, I
please.
might be a simp, but on other definitions, I'm definitely
Okay.
not. A
What
simp.
definitions make
So-
you a simp?
I mean, I would say something like spending money on an e-girl
Oh,
or
that-
some shit
That
like
does
that.
make you simp.
Or constantly fawning over a girl, like
Fawning.
being her like white knight or whatever.
He's not really helping his case here.
No, wait. So are you saying
No,
you've
I'm
done
saying
that?
this is what a simp is.
Oh,
No, I'm
No,
saying
you
this is what a
said-
simp is.
You said in certain definitions you might have simped for a girl. So have you done these things? Just checking.
I've not done these things, but some other people's definitions for simping include literally talking to girls.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know.
See. That's yeah.
So
that's
you
not-
haven't simped. With that definition, you haven't simped.
yeah, I've never
That
spoken
definition
to a
I
girl.
have not simped.
I've never spoken to a girl. True.
Okay, wait. I have. Hold on. If there's like a YouTuber and I donate to their Patreon for not for simping but for extra content, is that simping?
Doesn't matter if you're a simp.
It depends. It
There's
depends.
a- there's
Is the content nudes?
No.
Nah. If you pull out your credit card, it's simping.
Okay.
Depends. Okay, I want to know what is the content. What is the
If you-
content? Is it like
If you
education
buy
videos?
your date,
It's access to like
Physics.
Discord
if you,
server.
Okay, what is in the Discord server?
it's
Just regular. It's just like regular Discord server.
Mm,
Favorite.
why would you
So,
pay for a
wait,
regular
if-
Discord
if-
server?
leave the simping. You paid money to be in a Discord server. Why?
Yes, because the people.
What do-
It's cool. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool people with
I
similar interests.
mean, there could be cool
Is this-
people in other places as well for free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But if it's free, then it doesn't feel earned. You know.
Why do you?
Isn't that how you earn things? Just work for it instead of paying
No.
for it.
You gotta pay for it sometimes. It was like it was $1 a month for like 2 months. So I don't-
$1 a month. That's intense.
That is
Yeah, I don't really-
almost 100 rupees here, man.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
extremely
but- okay, but-
expensive for.
You'd cover
Okay,
one
but-
tenth of
but-
Rahul's
it's literally nothing.
Red Bull expenses.
Bro, I literally found $1 sitting on the road yesterday, and I picked it up. So like, there you go.
Shreyas
That
can't
is
relate.
tiny 100.
Shreyas can't relate. His road is
Did
made
you
of
find the
dollars.
same dollar for the second month?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ripped it in half, one for 1 month, one for the other. We're good.
Brilliant.
That's how it works. That's how it always works.
Sure it is.
All right. Have any of you guys simped? Rahul, Tarun.
Rahul, you'd be lying if you said no. I mean, obviously, yes, we've all simped at some point. No point in denying it. But since like
I don't think so. I don't
2014
think. Look, simping is okay. Let's say someone is not interested in you and you go behind them. You go after them. That would be a classic case of simping. I don't think I've done that.
because
Okay.
everybody just likes you, Rahul.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I don't know. I don't even make the first move. So you can't call me a simp.
Are you
What about
saying
you
you
guys?
definitively have never simped in your life?
Speaking of simping, I got a match on Tinder just now. Is that
Yeah, he's live
simping?
simping. That's crazy. We're about to live. He's gonna.
This is
Live stream
Yeah,
come on,
simping.
man. It's no sim September.
I
Don't
like-
do us like this.
Okay, so Menon, you have like the way you put it. It seems like you have simmed at some point in your life. Can you tell us about that?
I didn't donate to an e-girl, no.
She's not an e-girl. Just because she's a girl on the internet doesn't. Okay, I guess it kind of does.
It
But
does,
that's-
yeah.
I mean, she's an e-girl.
It's,
That's literally an
it's-
That's literally an ego.
Look,
but
that's fine. I don't think it's simping because it has nothing to do with.
I'll tell
Wait,
you-
wait, let him tell us the story though. Let's hear it.
there's not much of a story here, but I'll tell you what every guy, at least in Tamil Nadu, is guilty of simping at some point for. It's gonna be one of the actresses.
I don't think that counts.
That's
Does that
simping. That's not simping. That isn't simping.
It's as good as an
Yeah,
that is-
e-girl.
That-
Come on.
I think that is simping. I think that is
How is
simping.
it simping? Okay, look,
Okay,
everyone
it
has
depends on
they're
what you
celebrities.
You're literally thirsting for somebody who will never love you back.
Who'll never
Unless
even
you're
know
also
You
you.
simping.
never know. You never know. You never know.
Oh my god,
You
Rahul.
never know. I
Rahul,
love how
really?
much confidence Rahul has. in
I
himself.
swear.
Can you? Is it
There's-
simping if
there's
it's
never a-
for like a platonic thing? Like there's this guy that I will simp for, but does that count as simping?
There's
I
a
mean, that's not really simping. That's just being a homie, honestly.
yeah. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will simp for that man. Sure.
Is it Brad Pitt? Because even I'd simp for him.
No. It's his basketball.
Oh, sports.
Analyst.
Sports
Okay.
personalities.
Yeah.
That's not simping.
Yeah.
That isn't simping. In any
He's like
way,
a media.
shape, or
He's a
form.
media guy more than an actual. But yeah.
This is Stephen Smith.
No, it's not Stephen A. Smith. I would not actually. I might simp for Stephen.
I mean,
A. Smith, but it's not-
I would simp for Stephen A. Smith, man. Come on.
Stephen A. Smith is a goat, dude. He's a legend. I'd be okay if I simped for him. But no, it's not him. It's his name is Pete Zayas. If anybody here likes basketball or the Lakers, you should definitely check him out. He's I don't know, random plug, but he's a genius.
That's a lot of basketball words, man.
I didn't catch half of those,
Yeah.
but I was
All I
listening.
said-
Sure
You know,
Now you know how I feel when you guys talk football.
we literally talk football
But
like
football
once a
is-
month.
Yeah, we don't bring it out that often. At least not on the
No, I'm
podcast.
not
You
on
know
the
who I would
podcast.
simp
Not on the
for?
podcast.
You know who I would simp for? Steve.
I have
From
a
Minecraft.
question.
Yeah, please shoot it.
Okay, I don't know anything about football or like
Fantastic.
soccer.
Okay.
I don't know anything. But are either of you? I think he plays for Chelsea. Are either of you Chelsea fans?
Yes, in the Premier League, yes.
Okay. Who can you?
Is
what
it
can
about
you tell me
Pulisic?
about? Yes. What can you tell me about Christian Pulisic, whatever? I need fullback.
For me, he's one of the most exciting players in Chelsea right now. In the
Okay.
Premier League, actually.
He's been really, really
He's
good
one-
after the restart. After
Yeah,
football
he's
stopped
He's
for a
been
while.
sublime. He's giving the Americans a very good name in football. I'll tell
Okay.
you that much.
Okay, good. There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. But is he actually really
Wait,
good?
I don't know. Like, no, he's actually very good. Do people talk about him over there? Always wondered. Like,
no,
do people
nobody
hype
talks
him
about
up
football
over
at
there?
all. No,
Yeah,
like
that's
football is just not conversation.
What? Wait, what are the sports that people talk about there? I mean, obviously basketball and
Baseball.
American football, rugby. I don't know.
Baseball.
Yeah,
Golf.
football.
Base. Right. So,
Baseball.
Major League Baseball.
Baseball kind of depends on where you go, like where you are. But in general, it's like basketball, football, like American.
I only really
Those are
like.
the biggest
I mean, I only like see people talk about baseball when it's like Super Bowl time. But otherwise, I
That's not-
almost never
Okay,
see it.
that's not. Baseball is not Super Bowl. Super
MLB,
Bowl
the Major League Baseball. Super Bowl
Okay,
is
then I am. Then I have
The
no
Super-
idea
oh
about
my
American sports at
God.
all.
yeah, clearly.
That was a
How do you know this?
blunder.
Oh
The Super Bowl is massive. How do you not know about the Super Bowl? Even if you don't watch
I
sports.
know about it. No, I got confused. I know about it. I thought about Tom Brady and I knew about it.
Wow.
Yeah, Tom Brady is Super Bowl. Okay, so baseball is the World Series. That's the finals for the World Series for baseball. It's called the World Series. So yeah, people will talk about baseball around the time of the World Series.
The same
No,
way
no,
everyone's
any
a
other
football
sport?
fan during the World Cup.
If I'm being honest, America's very secluded from the rest of the.
We lost. He lost it.
Oh
And
my
he's
I'm
God.
back.
Am I back?
He's
Yeah.
back.
The camera.
Oh, sorry,
We're
my thing
back.
just died. I don't
There
know
we
what
go.
happened.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, so I was saying America's very not cut off, but it's very different from the rest of the world. Like a lot of other countries share similar cultural interests. America's just in its own like bubble, and it's good
Yeah.
also.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, but like honestly, there's a lot of things that are different in America. Like, for example, I don't know if it's true in other like European countries and all, but they drive on the right side of the road.
Yeah, that is yeah.
They do that a lot. I think like Germany and some places. There's some European countries that do that too. But yeah,
But is it like the majority of the countries in the world?
I don't think so.
No, I think the majority of it has like right-hand drives. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm
honestly,
not
I think
sure.
it could be like equal. Honestly, I have no
Almost
idea.
all Asian countries are right-hand drive. So
But
I find it strange. Like in
when I
America,
say, I mean like driving on the right side of the road, not right-hand drive.
oh, that okay,
Yeah, because in
don't-
India you
yeah.
drive on the left side, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we drive on the left side.
So like I know in the United States they drive on the right. I think Canada drives on the right, and I'm pretty sure Germany drives on the right. But I don't know about anywhere else. I know there's other groups,
And
I just don't know them by name.
And the US also has like the imperial system where where we use the metric system. Metric
They measure with-
system superior, by the way.
I agree. I'm a scientist. I agree. I'm not going to defend the imperial system.
Imperial system like fucks, man. 12 inches is 1 foot. 12.
I mean, you've
See,
seen
the
the
metric system we have
like we talk
Possible.
about it like it measures. It's 170 feet tall. They're like, oh, it's 613 fridges long.
Okay.
Yeah,
exactly.
how on earth did you measure tall and long together? How did that work?
They're both measuring
They're
length.
both
Americans, man.
measurements of length. They're both
Dude,
measurements
yeah.
of length in different dimensions. I don't see what the problem is.
I think
No
Americans
problem.
just put everything on its side.
He just likes to call me out for everything I say.
That is a very
Look, but in the metric system, you have 100 centimeters is 1 meter, 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. In America, you have 4,362 yards is 1
rabbit.
big yard. I don't know what the fuck.
I think
One
that's-
rabbit.
I don't know. I don't know what the imperial conversions are. I still have to Google them every single time. So.
Do you like
Essentially,
measure
America's
negative
like-
numbers in comrades? Because is that an American thing to do?
Do I what?
Do you measure negative numbers in comrades?
No.
All right.
No, we don't. No,
You guys are
we
pretty
don't.
late to that one, man. Come on.
That's true. Maybe I should
Suggest
that.
it.
Yeah, I'll call Trump right now and be like, hey, let's talk about
Fucking call
combat.
Trump like I mean, he might agree to it. Who knows?
He might.
never know unless
if,
it's
anybody,
right.
if anybody would, it would be him.
Exactly.
You know, communism bad, whatever.
Wasn't there talk about him winning a Nobel Prize?
Peace
Okay,
prize.
I saw that. I
There
saw that on my
was?
Twitter.
There
yeah,
was?
I saw that
Yep.
on my Twitter feed a couple of days ago. It's like, oh, Trump was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. I have no idea why or for what.
No, I
how
think
it's
it is
possible.
because apparently he like predicted the severity of the whole COVID-19 situation. But it was
didn't
the
do anything
he
about
still
it.
fucked over.
We all
He
know,
screwed
man.
over. No,
We're
but
not-
apparently he called it way before like other countries were thinking about. I don't know. That's what I think it is. It still doesn't make
I
sense
have
to
no
me.
idea. I have no idea. I
So-
haven't looked into it. I don't know anything.
he's
I
gonna
don't
win a
care.
Either
Peace
way,
prize
how
for
does it matter? He
prediction.
screwed you over anyway.
He did.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
country
exactly.
is screwed. I mean, every country is, but America was pandemonium, especially during the whole Black Lives
America's
Matter.
like especially screwed.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Black Lives
Yeah,
Matter.
this
I mean, there's a
country-
whole
I-
bunch
I've
of
been
stuff.
saying this. I've been saying this for a while. Until 2024, this country is screwed no matter who wins. Because Trump is whatever. Biden is also equally garbage. It doesn't matter who wins. This country is fucked.
Isn't Biden like a pedophile?
Yeah.
And
he
we've
is.
just and we
Move right back to where square one.
It has to.
You
It's
know what's
inevitable.
crazy? You know what's crazy?
Every episode.
It's crazy that I know Biden is a pedophile, and I still probably will still gonna vote for him. That's how bad Trump is.
Ah, man.
That's how it works, man. That's how it
It's a bit
works.
rough.
Levels.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not talk politics too much.
Oh, yeah. Next thing you know, all of us suddenly go missing out of the blue.
It's a touch
Podcast
topic.
goes off YouTube and Spotify. Yeah, okay. Next submission. It's been a while since we spoke about any of them. Oh, we've blazed through them actually. Okay. How about this one? What's your take on fashion? Would you consider yourselves fashionable?
Sure, not wearing
No.
pants right now.
No, my answer is just no. I don't know anything about fashion.
I agree.
Just-
I mean,
My fashion is a hoodie and jeans, and yeah.
And an emo
And
hairstyle.
I think Rahul might.
Shreyas,
Yeah, any more
Shreyas
hairstyle.
wore a kurta to a hip hop concert,
That's
and he
okay,
called
hold
me
on,
out
hold
for
on.
wearing a hoodie.
I
He
kind of
called me out
respect
for
that.
wearing a hoodie.
That's
Yeah, you do?
preserving Indian culture, man. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
It seems pretty legit.
Yeah. Look, it was a divine concert too. Okay, divine India. Come on, man.
Was
Okay.
it good? Was it any good?
It was.
What?
It was bad. It was bad. I didn't
was
like
bad?
it. He was
Yeah,
good. He was good.
Oh yeah. There's like a whole story about it. Divine left halfway. Divine left halfway through the what's it called concert because I got into a fight.
Okay, let me tell this one because you might switch it up and exaggerate stuff. Okay, so basically what happened
No.
was, so we're all there raving. We're just like bopping in the air and shit. And then Shreyas disappears magically to buy a Red Bull because they were on sale or something. And then a massive fight breaks out in the middle of the crowd. Alright? And Shreyas is just walking back with a Red Bull in his hand. Was it 2 or was it 1?
It was one. It was one.
It was 1 Red
I
Bull.
bought
Okay.
2, but I gave one to somebody else.
What?
So all he has to do essentially is walk right back to where we are. It's not that long a walk. It was like, I don't know, like 10 meters.
Sorry, I need that. I don't understand.
About
That is a 7.6646. What's it called?
6,400
Bridges.
Shreyas Cox long.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So this dude, he walks back on the way. These other 2 people are like throwing fists at each other, and this guy somehow gets caught in the crossfire and gets punched
What?
by 2 other people who are not even fighting him. And he gets like thumped in the face. The Red Bull goes flying. There's Red Bull everywhere. And
How?
And okay, honestly, that is a pretty good. That is a pretty accurate like depiction of it. Yeah. So I was walking back, and I get punched in the face. All right. And my Red Bull just like goes. I mean, this was actually there wasn't a sale on Red Bull. This Red Bull is actually even more expensive than Red Bull normally
no, it
is.
wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was
it's
Red Bull
more
sponsored.
expensive.
It was.
It wasn't expensive. No, it wasn't. They were like the cool
Look, how much-
mocktail
oh,
Red
yeah.
Bulls. So those were more expensive. It doesn't matter. Who cares about the price of the Red Bulls?
Right. Yeah. Anyway, it was an expensive Red Bull, and it flew right out of my head. and
Sad.
spilled all over the ground.
Yeah, that's the problem. Not getting punched in the face for no reason. It's the Red Bull spilling. But
And
yeah,
I was fine. Look, I was fine. I don't want to get involved in that fight after that because you know how fights are.
No, the
Sure.
funny thing
They're
is they
like
didn't even
complete-
look at him. They just punched him and carried on fighting.
Yeah, they were just
He just
they were
got up and walked
punching
off
and then
on his
just
own.
Like nothing
Okay, I have a
happened. It's
question. I have a
just
question.
Huh?
Apart from all of this stuff at the concert, is Divine actually a good rapper or a good like artist? Because I hear a lot of people
he's
saying,
a good
He's
He's a
good
good
at
rapper, I have
his
to
genre.
okay.
yeah.
Wait, does he rap in English or in Hindi?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Okay. And
So like,
is it actual like rap or is it just
Yeah,
fast singing?
yeah, it's proper rap. Oh, like our college is a majority, not majority, but a lot of
A
North
major-
Indians, so
A
they're
lot
pretty,
of a
hype.
lot of North Indian, and a lot of people are big fans of him.
yeah, huge
Okay,
Divine
but I mean
fans.
compared to rappers, like especially like English rappers that like more mainstream stuff.
And it depends on the rapper you're talking about. If you're talking about like Lil Pump, or if you're talking someone like Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, I'm not comparing anybody to Kendrick Lamar, but I'm just saying, is he legit? Is really my question.
Yeah,
He's a pretty
he's
big
good.
rapper. That's what you mean. He's pretty popular
Okay.
and he's like good at what he does apparently.
No, he's good. Yeah, he's good. I mean, I
Okay,
can't understand
okay.
a single word of what he says, but he's good.
Same.
story of my life.
Okay,
Anyway, somehow we reached here.
No, but I
Fashionable.
didn't finish that story. Wait, I didn't finish that story.
Oh,
though.
there's
no,
more.
there's more.
Yeah, so I said that Divine left the concert, right? So he saw the fight. Okay. And he just stopped. He's like, you guys fight way too much. And he just dropped the mic and left.
Hey, at least you got a mic drop. That's kind of cool.
Nah, I don't think
I
he
don't
dropped the
remember
mic.
if he actually.
I don't think he
he
dropped the
actually
mic.
dropped the
Nah, he
mic.
was way too pissed for like a cool mic drop and shit.
No, never
Just walked
mind.
off.
You didn't even get
Like
the
fuck
mic
you
drop.
guys.
So
Fuck
this rapper is just looking at Shreyas getting punched like you guys fight way too much and he just left.
Look,
So how
look,
big was
this
the
rapper is
crowd?
looking out for me. Oh, massive. But the fight was also pretty big. There were like a bunch of people involved. Um, only two of them were on my side where I got punched. But there were a bunch of people involved.
Nobody was on your side, fam. Nobody was on your side. You were alone holding
My
a Red Bull.
side?
There's never...
What, you think? So what? They just walked up to me and punched me and then went back to fighting?
They didn't walk up. You walked into them. That's the whole point. You walked into their punches.
Look, I didn't walk into them. So there's a Red Bull stand. Okay?
Yeah, we
The
get
Red Bull
that.
stand. I was right next to the Red Bull stand. The fight moved over there. I didn't notice because I was talking to somebody and I got punched in the face.
Dang. That reminds me. I didn't get into a fight, but I was very close to getting into a fight at a football game that I was at sometime last year.
Which
we
football?
were-
American or
American.
American football. Yeah, it was college football.
the real football or American?
They're the same thing. I don't see what the.
Instantly
I don't-
leaves the Discord server.
But I was at the game. Me and a bunch of my friends from college were watching football, and so the way we have it is in the stadium. There's like this special couple sections that are like only for students. Nobody else can go there. You just have to have like the student ID and student ticket or whatever. And so we were sitting there because you're pretty good seats. That's your best spot usually to be at. So we were sitting there chilling, watching the game, watching Texas beat down somebody. I forgot who we were playing, but we're winning. Good times. And there's this guy, probably like 1 or 2 rows behind me. He clearly wasn't a student. He was like at least in his 40s. He was it's not a student, an adult of some kind, and he was not a Texas supporter. Like he was wearing the other team's shirt,
Okay.
which already is like a big no-no, especially when you're at the home field, whatever. And one of the other guys who's like, he's wasted. Some other student, he's like wasted. Everybody
They
comes
always
to-
are, aren't they?
Yeah, of course. He's wasted. He's like, hey, you can't. He like taps him on the shoulder. He's like, hey, you can't be here. This is the student section. You're clearly not a student of this university.
The student.
And he's like, so the guy who like tapped him, he would have like a cigarette. He was like smoking, and he was clearly very intoxicated. And this other guy's like, yeah, okay, that's fine, but you can't be smoking out here either. because it's like public, you can't smoke out here. And this guy is like, no, I'll do whatever I want, and he like takes a hit and he blows smoke right in this other guy's face.
Ooh, the power move.
Yeah, big power move. He leans in, blows right in his face, and this other 40-year-old man apparently got mad and punched him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
The student in the face, and he instantly got mobbed by like 50 drunk 20-year-old Texans fans.
Wait. Who got mobbed? Who got mobbed?
Did he survive?
Who got mobbed?
The old guy, I guess.
The old guy, the adult from
Okay, yeah.
whatever other the old dude. He got mobbed. And,
Did he survive?
I don't know. They all I know is security came in, tried to break the fight up, didn't really work. And this was like 2 rows behind me. I was just like looking up, and people were like throwing bottles and stuff. I almost got hit in the head with a bottle of beer because it just like came flying at me, and I was like, "Holy fucking shit!" But yeah, that was a fun time. We won.
Did you end up getting hit though?
No. I ended up getting somebody spilled something on me. I don't know what it was. It wasn't water, but it also wasn't beer, so I don't know what it was.
It
But
was,
yeah, I got
it was
drenched by
urine.
something.
It was urine. It was the guy from Glendale.
Please. This follows you all the way.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It didn't smell like beer, but it wasn't water. It was kind of sticky. I don't know, but I got wet, but I didn't get hit by anything. One of my friends got hit with popcorn. He got hit in the head with like a bunch of.
That must not be that painful.
No, it wasn't painful, but it was just like confusing. He's like, we're just watching the game, and he got hit in the head, back of the head, by popcorn. Like, what the fuck happened? So yeah. No, not like one piece of popcorn, but like the whole.
I know, I get it. The old tub, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
Though I guess one piece of popcorn would be like more comedic. Just imagine there's a whole fight going on, and you can just get one piece of popcorn thrown at your head.
I don't
One
know,
singular piece.
I've almost died multiple times at football games because I go crazy. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard about Americans and their love for football. So.
Oh yeah, it's real. Like I'm not even. I didn't know anything about football until like. Excuse me. No, but I'm not even a big football guy until I came to university because like in India I never watched football or anything, but yeah, no, people are crazy. I've like fallen multiple rows down the bleachers because I was like jumping up and down and I like fell forward. I almost died multiple times. So
I don't think anybody in India
Like,
watches football unless they've gone to America.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, honestly.
American football fans.
But there's definitely there's like the whole mob mentality like American football people have
of
with
course.
cricket.
Yeah.
With
I
cricket
don't
is
think-
mad, especially if it's an India-Pakistan game. Honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I don't think so. Because I've been to a lot of cricket matches in like stadiums. Well, not a lot, but I've been to a couple of cricket matches and stuff. And I don't
think you're
anybody-
allowed to have alcohol in the first place.
Yeah, I
Inside
think
the
that's a
stadium.
big part of it. I think that's a big reason because I was just gonna say people really didn't seem to be going very crazy in the stands. Like, yeah, they were screaming and they're like getting into it, but compared to the atmosphere at like the football games, it's like completely different. You really get like absorbed into it.
I mean, I know
I don't think anybody really
regular football.
I don't think anybody really goes like crazy in the stands. It's mostly people go crazy like outside the stands.
Yeah, which I
That's
think
the
is
fun.
really
Riots happen
the
because
fun
of the game.
begins.
yeah.
I mean, I've been to football games where people have gone like insane, like proper rivalry and shit. Like they just roast the fuck out of their whole lineage. Like your
Yeah.
team is shit. The place where you were born is shit. You trash. I mean, that's part of the sport. That's part of the sport. There's no fun without
It
it.
is. No, but the thing, like the football game that I went to, I couldn't even go to our two rivalry games because the tickets were too expensive. So I went to, so we have like 8 home games every season. I went to 6 of them. The 2 that I didn't go to were the 2 rivalry ones because I don't have $200 to go to a football game, so we're just watching at home. And even then, like the regular games that are not rivalry games are crazy. People are wild. So I can't even imagine what the crowd would be like at one of the rivalry games.
How many people usually attend this stuff, like in numbers?
100. I could pull up the number, but at least 100,000 people.
I think
Even-
the Super Bowl is like just after the World Cup, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it is. It
like-
is.
It's second biggest, right?
And I think it's the
Super Bowl is
largest physical attendance, right?
What is?
At the Super
Probably,
Bowl.
probably.
Yeah, it's probably the largest physical attendance.
Wait, 100,000 like pre-corona or post-corona? I mean, not post. There's no post. But
I don't
during
think
corona.
fans are allowed in any sports after Corona.
You wish. I'm going to the game tomorrow.
I mean, it's America, man. It's America.
I'm going.
I know,
I'm going to the stadium tonight.
America doesn't come under the equation.
America is just,
Yeah.
just doing
No,
what
no.
they please, man.
America's like this whole different thing.
They're like
I'm not
if
actually
Shreyas's
gonna go,
hair was a
but-
country.
No, I'm not actually going to go, but yeah, they are allowing fans to come into the stadium.
Yeah, but there's still restrictions though. It's gonna be like there will be a bit of socialist. It won't work out in the end, but according to them, it's supposed to happen. So
Are masks compulsory? Because I've heard a lot about like anti-mask people over there. So.
Oh God, don't get me
I've
started
seen
on
a
the
lot.
anti-maskers. But yeah, they are compulsory. You have to, as far as I know, you have to wear a mask. You have to show proof that you've been tested in the last 48 hours and you tested negative, and you have to stay like 6 feet apart. I
wait,
think
so
those
are
the-
people getting tested just for that?
Yeah,
Are
Pretty
people
sure
actually getting
a
tested
lot of people
before
are,
games?
right?
yeah. If
Well,
you
that's a
can
pain.
show, there's just so they're not doing the full test, like the whole nasal swab thing. They're only doing the antigen.
Yeah.
And if you like if you go to like the at least so I mean everything I'm talking about is like college football. I'm only talking about like my particular university. They have a particular station set up in one of the buildings, and it's like you show them that hey, I have the ticket, I'm gonna go. They'll give you the rapid test, so you get your result back in like 20 minutes or whatever.
I mean, at least they're doing it. Can't complain about
Yeah,
that.
but the thing is, they're doing it
Yeah,
within 48
exactly.
hours. So like I could go get tested Thursday, show negative, and then Friday
Oh,
night
right,
go out
right,
to a
right.
party. And, yeah, so it's done.
There's really no fix for it. Like,
I mean, the fix is to not have fans.
Yeah,
no.
the literal fix would be to just close off the stadiums like all other sports are doing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's only football because it really was only football. Cause okay, I don't want to get into the politics of that stuff, but yeah, it's football.
But
Football fan.
football is pretty big there, I guess, right?
It's huge. It's huge.
yeah, but
It's absolutely
look, it's
huge.
big in America. Europe is very big on football, but even they've managed to like keep the fans out.
Yeah,
It can be
because
done.
Look, I mean,
in
honestly,
Europe-
that's like the whole politics thing again. So.
Yeah.
Actually,
in
I
Europe-
disagree. I disagree with what Rahul said. It can be done, but we saw what happened with PSG, right? The fans still ended up coming.
Oh really?
Yeah, the fans.
It wasn't as bad as they made it seem though.
Oh,
Like, okay, that one game, yes.
yeah,
That one game, yeah, I agree.
The
But
fans
look at like,
crowded
most of the
outside
games right
stadium.
now.
I mean, first
Yeah.
off, that's because it's not America, and
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, see, the thing is, in Europe, soccer/football, whatever, is not. It's not related to politics in any way. Everybody enjoys it about equally. Over here, every single thing is very like partisan. So football is traditionally a very conservative sport, and like conservative people like watching football. Now, there's obviously it's a sport at the end of the day, so there's huge like variance in that. But like I think like 70% of NFL fans, or actually I don't want to put a number out there, but majority of NFL fans are like they claim to be conservative and stuff. So it becomes a political thing when it shouldn't be. Sports are not supposed to be political, but
Right.
they are inherently in the United States. Everything is just political. You can't help it.
I mean, over here, our sports have our own politics. I mean, there's the whole BCCI
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
in India,
every country is
cricket
fucked up in a lot of
transcends all politics.
Cricket has its own politics.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. So I don't know. It's just everything in the United States is really different. I don't think there's really a true like you can't compare it to anywhere else because people here are like politics is really important to everybody here. Which I don't know if that's the case across the world. You know.
No. I mean, we've managed to stay relatively like political free. So it's not, I mean, politics is like not really a massive thing over here. And it's definitely there, obviously, but we don't tie everything to it, like how Americans
sure?
tie
We
fucking.
have a
I
we
mean,
have
at
a
least on
group of
sports.
pro politics people who really like devote their entire life to it,
Yeah,
but
it's just not related to sports at least.
it's not
As
like
much.
Yeah, exactly. I
America.
mean, we don't tie everything to politics. I mean, like we don't
I
tie
think
mass to
the big thing.
politics. Right.
Yeah, no, I think a big thing also is that it's 2020. It's an election year, and so it's all a lot worse. If the same thing
Right.
happened like last year or happened next year, it wouldn't have been this much of a problem. But since it's election year, that's kind of the story. It like writes itself. That it's all going to be political. So
That's the thing.
Oh.
Our politics population is like really concentrated. There's just a group of people who would die for it, and then if you have everyone else just casually.
Yeah.
Apolitical.
Yep.
yeah,
Anyway, I think we have time for a small submission. We can just wrap it up after that.
Fantastic. Sounds amazing.
Right, cool.
Okay, finish it off with a whole different mood. How to do sex.
What
don't
the heck is a
think he-
sex? What is
I
that?
think he came to the wrong person, wrong people for that.
I want to say something. This guy sent this in like 16 times. I remember like we have like how many pages? We have lots of pages of these submissions. He's been there since day one. So
I respect that.
finally you
respect
get
that.
your
Make
He's,
sure.
yeah
he's just
he's been
really
hustling
desperate
since day one.
for
So
advice, man.
okay, anyway,
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, I can respect that too.
tell him how to do it. How to do
Yeah.
sex, Shreyas. How to do it.
First off, you need really
Right, because
appealing
I'm
hair
the-
like his.
I'm the
Keep in mind your dad
Yeah,
watches
exactly.
the podcast. So
okay. So how to do sex is basically you hold hands and you look each other in the eyes and say I abstain, and then you pray to the Lord Jesus Christ, and that's how you have sex.
Hold hands?
I
I'm
think
keeping this very family friendly.
Hold hands, really?
I'm keeping this mostly family friendly. Hold hands is very deviant, I know, but
It's dangerous. Why would you do that?
Yeah, bro, it's coronavirus. You can't touch each other. Okay, why is it so hard to understand?
Bump
6 feet
fists,
apart, you make eye
bump
contact and
fists
say
and then
no.
abstain.
There you go.
Don't even make eye contact. You'd be sinning in the eyes of the Lord.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned.
just don't look at it. Just like be there.
Just like look at the
And
ground
don't even
and say
talk to
it.
each other. Just look at the ground and say I pray to I love Jesus Christ or whatever.
You only
And
look
that's how
Okay,
you
but on a more
that's how you do
serious-
sex.
On a
Only make eye
serious
contact
note, if
with
this person really needs to know how to do sex, then just Google it. Okay, there's like, yeah, you'll find it. That's
What
how
if
I
he
learned.
has parental restrictions and the only thing he can watch is our podcast? Well, then,
Then send in
Then
another question.
that's a pretty
send in another
sad life
question
he
and-
leads over there. I
Well,
mean,
I don't know why he would ask us. I mean, like we're three virgins. I don't know if Shikhar's a virgin or not, but we're three virgins.
Will
And-
not comment.
Yeah.
make that two.
We don't comment.
make that one. Just Shreyas.
Shay's a
Damn.
virgin.
Make that zero.
Oh no, you said it. You can't make it zero now.
I'm making it zero. Fuck you. I make the rules now. It's zero.
Just had sex with someone right now as we were counting down. Anyway, are we
That-
not going to tell him
that's
what
a
it actually
realistic
is? Because
estimate.
if we aren't, we might as well move on.
Move on to what? It's a dead end.
Move on to the end of the podcast.
Alright, let's summarize it. How to do sex.
You don't. That's the answer.
Yeah. It's pretty simple. I don't see why
I'll
you
tell
would
you what
want
not to do. Don't put
It's
a
simple
submission
and
on a
and
podcast
it's
with three
correct.
teenagers. And I don't know. I don't think they knew there's a guest this episode, so I won't include Shikhar in this one. Or maybe that's why they didn't. Maybe they thought they could get an insight from him.
I mean, why would you want to have sex? Like, what's the purpose?
Okay,
Exactly.
make it two
Just
again.
pray to
Shreyas.
the-
Make it two again.
Pray to the Lord, and that's how.
It's so
Just
funny
hope
with
it
that
works.
haircut. Do that again. Do that again.
He's right.
Such
I
a
can't
cock.
take myself seriously with this man. I swear
Such
to
a
God.
cock. Such a cock. It has to be
Fuck
said in
you,
this
man.
episode as well.
You're like 4-3. You're a 4-3.
4 for 3, yeah. Definitely. Anyway, I think that brings us to the end of this fantastic podcast
It's been a pleasure.
episode. with our dear friend Shikhar, who it was a pleasure having. Yeah, what else do you say? What else? Check out his podcast, by the way. You can tell them the name of the podcast once again.
Also
It's
check
called
out.
the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. It's called the Buzzer Beater Basketball Podcast. It's available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you want to find podcasts. It's everywhere. Yeah, appreciate it if you check it out. It's a lot of fun. I haven't uploaded a podcast in like 2 months, but I'm getting to it. I'm recording one like right now after this, so we should.
He's getting to it. So we'll leave a link in the description for that one, and also check out Shreyas's new single, which is also probably dropped by the time this video is out. So
Yeah, it will.
that as well.
You know
Posting this next week.
His,
It'll
Alright,
definitely
man,
be
chill.
out by
That's what I said. That's what I said. It is dropping. Chill.
his track name.
Anyway.
Virgin Shreyas.
Oh man, god damn.
It's alright, Virgin Shreyas.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Once again, thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
There we go.
See you guys.